You will need to detach the rear wheel if, for instance, you want to replace a rear inner tube or outer tire. To do that on the disc brake version, follow these steps. While the bike is standing on the floor, loosen both wheel nuts half a turn with a 15mm ring key. Place the bike on a stand or lift the bike from the ground. On the left side of the bike, take your 5mm Allen key and loosen both bolts from the brake aligner one full turn. On the right side of the bike, loosen the chain tensioner with an 8mm spanner and a 2.5mm Allen key. Rotate the tensioner downwards. Loosen both wheel nuts about 1 cm and pull back the slotted washers. While paying attention not to bend the shifter or brake cables, slide the wheel forward and the wheel will drop down out of the frame. Note that the wheel is still attached to the bike by the shifter cables and the chain. However, you will have enough room to perform simple repairs like changing the tire or inner tube. If you want to remove the rear wheel from the bike completely, you will also need to remove the shifter inner cables. First, release the clip and unhook the outer cable. Then release the small cable end from the hub interface. Remove the rear part of the Hebe chain glider. Now, move the wheel forward as much as possible to get enough slack in the chain to detach it from the rear sprocket. Pull the chain all the way over the end of the axle. Now the rear wheel is completely detached and free for more maintenance work. Reverse the last couple of steps to remount the rear wheel to the urban arrow. Install the outer shifter cables in the correct order. The small cable end in the top slot, the big one in the bottom slot. When you adjust the chain tension, keep the wheel straight by pulling or pushing on the tire like this. When you are happy with the chain tension setting, use the 8mm spanner and 3mm Allen key to tighten the lock nut. Verify once more that the wheel is centered and not touching the lock. Tighten the brake bolts up to 12 Nm. Tighten the axle nuts with a 15mm spanner alternately up to 30 to 40 Nm.